Alright, I'm going to try to get rid of the alignment squares. I have a to-do list here, bunch of different stuff. Let's see what I can get through. Alright, so getting rid of the alignment squares. First, I need to get the page up and running at all. So I'll open up this, app.cljs, and... oh, is this window slightly off? There we go. Alright, now that I have this open, I will open up Cider. And actually, this looks like it could be at least one more... yeah, okay. At least one more row taller. Let's see. Comma SJS? Yeah. Wait. Is there a server? No, it's just... well, in my code, there's just the Clojure script. Open in a browser? No. The REPL is not enough, but it is such a perfect place to start. Wow. Okay, let's load that. Okay, it looks good. And these are the squares that I need to get rid of because they have served their purpose. And I should be able to just open up Maggot and see the code for the squares. It looks like I took out some print statements. Okay, so this is unrelated to the squares. Is this the squares? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Alright, so app.cljs at these lines. I think this whole thing I can just get rid of. Yeah. Okay, and then the square just turned a different shade because it was code for two different squares right on top of each other. One red, one blue. And here is the squares for the other side. Oh, was there a comment about those? No, there wasn't. Okay, cool. Here, I'm going to take out all of these rectangles. Okay, I don't see any square in the upper left or lower left, and nor in the right-hand side. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go back here, and I don't need that either. This extra blank line. Let's check. Okay, so now the only diff is this code, and then the README. Oh, I added an extra blank line. Okay, what is this? It looks like I'm just removing an unused text and some unused print line stuff. So I'll make a commit out of that. Oh, the to-do, I guess, is part of the Git repo, and I guess I'll add that too. Remove unused print text statements. Okay, and let's go back to the to-do. Get rid of the alignment squares. I just did that. Make a test. So this is stuff that I used to have in my to-do, and I made all of this stuff earlier, more recently. Okay, so then highlight an input field. So right now I'm highlighting all of the text field thingies that could be labels for an input field, and now I want to make it so I can highlight one of the input fields. So like down in the old version, if I hover my mouse over something, you can see here, this is an input field, this is an input field. These are all input fields, the things that are highlighting. Okay, so I want to do that, but using SVG for the highlighting. So I'm going to go to highlight an input field. Let's go figure out where to do that. Let's see, render page, that's part of the old code because it has set bangs, so I don't want that. Here is where the SVG is, and for now I'm just highlighting all of the things that I'm highlighting right here. And if I want to highlight a single input field, how do I get the texts? Okay, so I think there's also an inputs. Let's see where page component comes from. Page component gets page, page section component gets page. Where does page come from? Comes from pages, which comes from PDF data. PDF data comes from the state. State. PDF data. PDF data. Oh, man. Texts. Okay. Cool. So we have, looks like we have a key called texts and another key called inputs. So yeah, so there should be an inputs. Texts. Here, nope. Where was that? SVG. It's wherever the SVG is. Okay. So if I grab inputs, it's complaining because inputs is never used. I agree. Let's grab an input, nth. Oh, wait, hold on. Inputs was a set. Texts is also a set here. That's interesting. I think I remember being able to do this before. Inputs, we'll just get the 0th one, and we'll try highlighting it. So, how are we highlighting stuff? Highlight text. We get the rotation. I don't think there is any rotation for the inputs. So we want to be inside of the G. Okay, cool. So here we'll go, we want to highlight input and give it an input, and then we'll get a color. For now it'll just be 0. There is no highlight input yet. Highlight text, and that makes sense. We haven't made it. Highlight input, and we'll have keys x, y, width, height as input, color. And we'll do highlight x, y, width, height, color. Oh, let's say 0 for rotation. Was that enough to highlight one of the input fields? I think that's it. Let me go. Let me go. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. I just highlighted one of the inputs. Let's try commenting that one out. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting to use that. Hey, it went away. Okay, so keep an eye on this spot right here while I change the code and hit save. Yes. Okay, cool. It worked. So I am able to highlight one input field. Oh yeah, I guess I'll go change the to-do list to reflect that. Highlight an input field. Okay, cool. And then I will save the to-do. Whoops. And actually added that a little too quickly. Let me double check. Yeah, okay, so that's all related. Okay, highlight an input with SVG overlay rect. Okay, now I want to highlight all of the input fields. I can probably just do something like this. It'll be a little bit easier because there's no rotating to take into account. Input, inputs. Oh yeah, I think I need to do something different for the index here, because this doesn't actually give a unique key for the highlighted text. It does give a unique value to associate it with each highlight text, but it doesn't give the same value every time. So like if the same list was presented but in a slightly different order, if the input was moved from one spot to another, this index wouldn't reflect that. It wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be helpful in finding that out. So yeah, I gotta change that up. I'll put that in the to-do list. To do, change key on texts, highlighting to be unique to input. I think what I'll do is I'll make I'll grab some information out of the text that is unique to the text or close to unique. Something like the X, the Y, the width, the height, the rotation. That might be enough. Actually, that is all I care about in this instance, where the highlighting is done. So yeah, so that'll be my key. I'll do that next. Use X, Y, width, height, map. Okay, so for input in inputs, I want to highlight the input, and I don't need this anymore. And there we go. Oh, the color. Right. Oh, and I don't have a key for this one either. Okay. So let's go. We want to give a key, and I guess we'll do index for now. And then the index will come from index range count inputs, and let input nth inputs index. Okay, I think that should be good. Why didn't that work? Oh, because this needs to also say index. Yay, rainbows everywhere. Woohoo. Okay, and change key on texts and inputs to be unique to, I guess, highlight. Yeah. Okay, let's make a commit out of that. Stage, stage, stage. Oh, and in the to-do, I did just take care of this one. Let's call that a good, that'll be good for this video. So I'll make a commit out of that. Oh wait, hold on, I'm not done. Okay, so that changed. So I'll add that. Then I'll commit, highlight all text fields, different colors with SVG overlay. Okay, and we'll push and we'll go look. So that's going to be 07623660, and the website for that is here. It should show up if I refresh, I think. Why is that? There we go. Okay, cool. And then let's see if it shows up here. Highlight all the text. Yeah. And then element. It's not showing. I guess I could put a link in element to there. Hey, Dustin. You're in the video. All right, that's good.